Hello, today it's just me, Martin here. I'm going to be building another one of these cars that we bought off AliExpress. So they're in the style of the 2020 LEGO Speed Champions models, which use the larger base plate, but these are Chinese made, and these are totally custom designs as well, not based on actual LEGO designs, it would seem. So today I'm building this car, which pretty much looks like a sort of modern Ford GT kind of model. I think I do have a smaller, older Ford GT model, but not in the larger 2020 style. So I quite like the look of this one when I picked it out. So this is in the racing brand or racing series. Again, is similar to the first two that we did, like this one. It has the same racing thing and the same Chinese text underneath it, so it must be part of the same series. But actually, this is model number 31012, and the older ones, or the ones that we did originally, have higher model numbers. So I think they're actually newer than this model. Although just going by the picture alone, I actually prefer the look of this one I'm going to be building today. So this one also says Top Racer, Unleash the Speed. It says that on the top. It says 6 to 12, which I think a 6-year-old might be a little bit too young to build these models, but well, maybe with help from a parent or whatever. But interestingly, the first two that we built had the pullback action in it, and yeah, I'm pretty sure these ones had the pullback mechanism, and this one doesn't. So maybe that's something that they've added in newer models. I don't actually know if this is an older one, but the model number would suggest so. So again, we've got two minifigures like you generally get in all LEGO models, and you pretty much get it in all of these Chinese brand ones from AliExpress as well. So these minifigures are basically just like LEGO figures, unlike the last few that we made, which were in that different type of the racing series from Guan. Those had more like Mega Block style characters in them, whereas these are back to normal Lego style characters. So they have normal arms and legs and the studs at the bottom of the feet so they can stand up and sit down in the seat and everything. Now, usually you would get like a male and a female. So this guy's clearly a guy. This one, I suppose, could be either. It's just a smiley face. Can't get it in focus. There we go. They both have racing helmets with visors, and the general quality of them feels pretty good as well. So there is one spare hand, because the hands do sometimes break when you're trying to get them on, or trying to twist them around. I'm not saying they do specifically on the Chinese models, it's just my kids have a habit of breaking the one half of the claw off the hand. So we have the two people built up, and they're wearing very similar outfits to what the LEGO ones would normally wear, sort of proper racing gear. So again, I've pre-arranged all the pieces out, so I know from step 1 to step 36 what pieces we need, so that saves some time during building. Now this is an interesting one because this is the first of these AliExpress sets where we've had like a sort of accessories with it as well. So we're going to build 4 little cones and some traffic lights. So none of the other sets that we built actually have this. So it's interesting that they've gone with doing that for this model, because LEGO have started doing that in the last couple of years. you'll get a starting grid and some lights, or some sort of mechanics stand, or a trophy stand or something like that. So this one has these 4 little cones and this set of lights. So I'm just going to build those. And the bricks, as with pretty much all of these sets that I've bought, are very good quality. Over the years, we have bought the odd non-Lego set for the kids, like from supermarkets and things like that, and they're never really any good. The quality of them is always rubbish, but these are far higher quality than what we're used to. So there we have it. Built this traffic lights, these little cones here, 4 of these. So it's just I normally just stick these extra things in a box, to be honest, because I put the cars out for display and don't really play with them much. Even when the kids play with them, I don't think they're too interested in all the little extra things, but it'd be interesting to set up some sort of course or something. And we're back to epic sticker sheets. There are a lot of stickers, but looking at the picture of it, it didn't look like there were a lot of stickers, but now I actually look closer, I can see pretty much the lights on the front, the stripe down the middle, all the detailing on the side is all going to be stickers. So let's see how we get on. So again, we start off with the wide base plate, and this is pretty much identical to the Lego one, I think. So there's a regular Lego 2020 style base. There did seem to be a lot of very small pieces when I was separating everything out on this model. So we'll see how we get on. If anything, that's a good sign that it will be a really solid build when it's all put together. One thing I've noticed sometimes with these instructions is they clearly show you put these pieces here and these pieces here, but then you've got another 6 pieces left and you're like, where do I put these? You have to look quite closely at the picture to see where all the rest of the pieces go. Seems like certain steps, they have too many pieces in the step really for the instructions. So the quality of the instructions are very high quality, to be honest. Far high quality than what I've seen in the past, but similar to the last few sets that we've built. we've already got our first sticker, number 27, right down in the corner. Now let's see how the fit is on these stickers, because like I've said previously, you do have to get them right to the edge, because they are not sized to give you any leeway at all, which is pretty much the case here as well. So I chose to build this one because there are 2 or 3 of the cars that we ordered that are a little bit different from the others and aren't from the Quang brand that we've built previously. I think we've got another 4 of those to build, and across that series we've had varying levels of quality. So one of them was a very good model, one of them had incorrect pieces, another one had 2 missing pieces, and the other one just wasn't really a great model. So even though it looked pretty cool on the picture, it wasn't great when it was built. So now I'll put these side panels on, and we're turning it around again. So as usual, there is a lot of layering going on here. Everything's tightly packed on this bottom layer. I've got 2 very small stickers to apply on the next stage. Stickers 26. Do you want to come and sit down?
I'll go and get a drink.
So, as I've mentioned on other models as well, this sticker is going to go across the face of 2 other stickers. 2 pieces. So it's effectively going to join the faces of 2 pieces together, which makes it difficult if you ever want to disassemble and remake the model. So that's an interesting little inside the car now. It's kind of like the back of the seats. I imagine they're gonna fold back or something. Just check that there were no stickers to apply. So again, on this step, it's telling me place all these pieces in, but there's also a handful of other pieces that need to go on first.
Is my hair alright?
No.
Oh my god.
So we've added some bits just behind where the people will be sitting now. Then we are going to wheel arches on in this step. They don't really have anything to connect to at the front yet, so it'll be interesting to see how stable that is when we finish the rest of the model. The thing I did like about the other two in this particular brand of series that we did was the build construction was solid, whereas a couple of the ones that we built in the last few videos, if you squeeze the model in the wrong place or push it too hard or whatever, you can just break a piece off and break a whole front off the car or something. So this piece...
Oh, everybody. I'm back.
Oh.
You know, Martin, when you're talking on this, you'll have to talk a little bit louder, because last time I had a little look on the YouTube and really, like, I had to put it on full max, but I could only hear you a little bit. Just thought I'd tell everybody about that, because they probably all be wondering, what's he mumbling about?
Oh, so the pieces that the wheels are going to go into connect to the bottom of the wheel arches, but don't have any other connection just yet. I'm guessing a piece is going to go across the front of the car to connect to those. Right, so we've got the wheel arches on there, and quite a bit of this back detail built up already. Got the same problem you had last time, it's like that angle of where the light is.
Yeah, you just, I mean, I can see it here,
Yeah.
that's alright, but when I was sitting over there, I couldn't see much.
Now all these small fiddly pieces going into the back of the car here, right at the back, and really making it feel really solid in there. add in some pieces that we can attach lights to as well.
What one's this that you're doing?
Looks like a Ford GT. It's even got a round blue.
What's that? Fecal. Fecal.
Fackle. The fastest.
It looks like a rip-off version of FORD.
Well, it is. LEGO, FORD.
Do they have any LEGOs, FORDs out there?
Not in this size model. That's the thing. It's like we got the Ferrari and the Lamborghini and some electronic cars and some other stuff last year, but we didn't get many other brands. Got an Audi as well and a Nissan, so we got quite a few. And there was a Ford GT, but it was like the old classic one a few years ago. I don't think we've had a modern style one. I think I'd accidentally miscounted that, so there's a spare piece. So now we're building, I'm guessing this is going to go on the front of the car. So I might have actually been wrong about it connecting nicely up to these front wheel arches. There's literally only one stud holding them in place at the moment.
As you can tell in the last video, Martin today has lost a little bit more hair on the top of his head.
Just a little bit. That looks a bit weird. I don't know if that's supposed to be further down like that.
I don't know, it's an FORD. No, sorry, fecal.
No, it is supposed to be further up, actually.
Listen, the Chinese are master builders. They make everything.
Well, that's why I bought these, because these look the same quality as the Lego ones. You know, the actual quality of the design of the builds. Because it's not a copy of a Lego model, it is a totally unique model. Lego don't make one like this, so.
Oh, look at that, you got your wee cones over there.
Yeah.
Lights and everything.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. This is the first of these Chinese sets that's had extra things to build. All the Lego sets do. I've always thought it was a bit of a waste of pieces, to be honest. Because like, I'd just stick them in the box whenever I build them.
At least you got some cones this time.
I've done that wrong. So this is gonna go. Oh, I see. It's gonna go on these two pieces going first. That was quite tight to get all that in there. Bit similar to what Lego do with theirs, so we've kind of built the front bumper here, and then that's going to slot on to the models, so we need to put stickers 1, 2 and 3 on there. We've got a Florida license plate.
Oh, it's fluff. Fluffy! I know you all saw Shadow in last week's video, but here she comes.
Oh, Jesus.
Fluff, fluff! Here she comes. Oh, making love to the seat. See that? Yeah, that's her big bell. Show everyone your hole. You do it to mummy because you love me that much. Oh, you're fluff fluff. Yeah, you're a fluffy.
Right.
Oh, did the girl.
So
There she
that's on
is.
the car now.
Here she is.
Fluff. Fluff. Get out of the way.
Oh, it's so funny. Love it when the cat does a video. Star of the show.
I need stickers 6 and 7 for this bit.
Now, if you love us so much, press the subscribe button down here below. I don't know where it is. I think it's there here. It could be there here. Might be up here.
To be honest, we don't care.
Watch us on our videos all the time.
Yeah, I think when we've built all of these cars, I'm gonna edit a video together just with the, or do a final comparison video just to show them all next to each other. Because like I said earlier, a few of them that we built are just as good as Lego models, but a few are a bit flimsy. Some had wrong pieces. Some of the pieces didn't fit together properly. But generally the 3 from this brand have been really good. The problem is when you look at the models on AliExpress, I don't think it generally lists the brand, you just see a picture of the car, so there are a lot in that other Quanguan brand, and those you do actually see the branding on them.
What, like LEGO on the bricks?
No, you see the Quanguan brand on the AliExpress page. But those models haven't been great quality really when I built them. Right. I must have done something wrong at some point because I've got these 2 black pieces on the front wheel arches, and I think maybe they're supposed to go on the rear wheel arches.
was. I have to take it all off, put it back on again.
It's just these two little black angled pieces here. Luckily, because the wheel arch isn't attached by much, it's easy enough to take them off. They probably serve no actual purpose in the model anyway, because they cover up the stud, so you can't put anything on top of these pieces. They're just there to hide some. Oh, I see. They're just there to hide away that hole. That's it.
I think everyone would like to hide their hole. Some people choose not to.
The cats don't.
Exactly, there you go. Right in your face. Kiss me, it says. Watching a program or a film.
Right.
There's this big bumhole staring right in the face.
I was thinking, what the hell, I've already done that bit. Right. Now again, into some like pretty complicated bits where there's lots of little fiddly pieces just to make sure that it sticks in the right place. The instructions are generally pretty good there. Got two stickers, 24 and 25. For the dashboard detail.
If you didn't know, we're actually in a library. That's why we have to be quiet a little bit. I'm only joking. Or am I?
So that
We're
goes in there.
We're at the kitty library.
And this one, oh, I see. It's going to click in here. Right. Now we're about halfway through. I'm going to put some details and some extra layering in the front of the car, which you're not going to see
look
anyway.
Look at that detail. You think it was your own real car?
It's like literally adding like little curved bits and stuff inside where it's just going to get covered up.
This is Martin building his own kit car. I mean, it's not Kit from Knight Rider, because it's blue.
Stickers 4 and 5. These are the lights on the front slanted pieces.
Oh, do we not get real lights?
No.
Oh. China, what are you doing? Come on. Real lights, that's what we want. We want even indicators as well. We want to press the wee button and the wee indicator going on and off on the left or the right. That's what we want. We want NOS, Batmobile type of right, come out of that. neon lights for underneath, like Need for Speed.
You can buy if you like building Technic models.
I thought that was a smiley face.
You can buy lighting kits for most Technic models now, and most of those are Chinese made, and they're just a set of lights that you can put inside your Technic model so that the actual lights work and it has lighting underneath and stuff like that.
I tell you what, right? Years ago, up in Scotland where I used to live, I looked out my window and there was like two old grannies racing each other with their shopmobiles. Both of them
Mobility scooters.
Both of them had neon lights underneath their car. They did. I swear on my grand's life. One was purple and the other one was neon green. And they raced, like even if it was night time and you didn't know what it was and you saw the colours and you think, oh, UFO. No, it's them two grannies racing each other down the street. It's a true story, that.
So there we've got the lights on the front, and all the layering is almost up to the top layer now in the front of the car. Now we've got stickers 8 and 9.
I tell you what, when I'm old and I end up with one of them, that's what I want. I want the James Bond equivalent of a shopmobile. Anybody in your way and the little wee spikes come out the tyres.
No, you want the kit version. You just talk to your Apple Watch and tell it to take you to the shops.
Right, Siri, take me to the shops.
Certainly,
what was
Laura.
that, sorry? I didn't understand. Just want to go to the shops. It'll be like that soon, when all these Google cars and stuff will be all out there. You go in, just sit down. Where would you like to go? And you just go, I want to go to the shops. What shops do you want to go? I want to go in the Ridings, to the pound shop in the Ridings. And I want it to actually like smash through the windows of the, like Kit on Knight Rider. Getting in there, turbo boost, the whole lot, ejector seat, shopmobile.
That was a pretty cool step. Just in one step we've basically finished the front of the car now. So, got all the stickers and all the angles and everything.
Yeah, and got the fecal sticker on there.
Yeah.
Fecal. Not F-O-R-D. Fecal.
So now we're going to put a wing mirror on one side. I always like it when the sets have actual wing mirrors and not just a little sticker on the side or something.
I always wonder what happened to my cars when I was little, because my dad used to always buy, well, not buy, but he used to buy cigarettes, and inside a pack of cigarettes you used to get these vouchers, and in the vouchers you had to go to the Esso garage and pick whatever it was that you want. I'm sure it was Super Kings that he used to always buy, and he used to come back and he used to get these little cars and he used to put them down and hang with them back, and off they went. Brilliant, them cars. Had all sorts. Ferrari. One that looked like my dad's. No, he didn't have a Ferrari. We were too poor for that. Just had the normal car.
Is that what brand it was? Normal car.
I don't know what it was. My dad used to have like a Proton car. Don't even know if they still exist. Come from Japan, I think. Just a normal shape of a car. And then your
So
fancy
the side of
doodles.
the car is pretty cool. So it has two of those small angled slanted pieces that go face each other.
Here, I tell you what, looks like Iron Man's car. You know, like one of Iron Man's. It's either Iron Man or Scott Summers from X-Men. When they go in the car, Wolverine, and switch it on, and was it NSYNC song comes on, bye bye bye. Yes. We all like that. Any boys and girls watching? Watch some X-Men. Even some Marvel stuff like what we're watching as well. I mean, yeah, well, X-Men's Fox, Martin, you see. You can't say Marvel, even though it is Marvel.
Well, it was Fox.
Oh, but you never know, it all will be coming all together one day. Something to look forward to. And like about 10 years' time, Martin, we'll be watching the Marvel series again from the beginning. You know what we've not watched? Why not?
Because there's plenty of other stuff to watch. What have we not watched?
You know, we've got Sky, we've got all the cinema channels. Do we watch a cinema every day? No. What a waste of film. One day we'll get to watch them.
We've still got last series of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to watch. It's supposed to be really good as well.
Did we actually finish the other one?
Yeah.
I think last time that we watched it, we were in space. But then I'm getting confused because I'm also thinking about that woman with the long hair that then got shaved off for no apparent reason. Like, what was the point in that at the start?
I think that got cancelled, didn't it?
The one with the big dog.
Inhumans.
I think it's because, you know, that guy from Game of Thrones, all they kept thinking about was sausages.
It just wasn't very good.
I mean, they could have kept her hair. I would have liked to seen what she could have did with her hair, but then they shaved it off in first go, didn't they?
Yeah.
That was pointless. Don't even know who made that. Was it Fox or was it Marvel? I don't know.
Marvel?
Marvel, you should be ashamed.
Well, it was someone commissioned, Marvel commissioned someone to make it, because WandaVision's officially Marvel's first series. So they're not even counting Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as being a Marvel series, because Marvel Studios didn't make it.
Well, WandaVision's been pretty good so far.
Yeah. This last episode next week. I don't think they never officially said how many episodes
They said
there are.
that there was going to be 3. I think that was the first one.
What?
There's going to be 3. I think that was the first one of the last 3 that was going to happen. So there'll be 2 left.
No, it's not.
I don't know. Find out one day. Put it on. WandaVision is finished. And it'll be Black Widow. I think Black Widow's coming in.
So there we've got
May.
both the side doors are finished. There's a lot of really cool pieces laid out to make that door shape there, which is really interesting. Lots of little detail, all little slanted pieces and curved pieces that make up those doors.
This day ain't put my ride, Christ. We'll be putting a net curtain on that. Painting it purple and green. What's this blue colour? I've never heard of blue before. No, purple and green and net curtain. Adds a little bit of sparkle to your life. Oh jeez. Next it'll be like old Granny Doilies. don't have Pimp My Ride anymore. We used to have Pimp My Ride UK. Do you mind that?
No.
No.
Who presented that?
Some guy called West. Not Westworld. West something. I don't know. I think he was like a rapper like Eminem because he was white, but I have no idea. I'd never ever heard of him apart. Westwood. Is it Westwood?
Daniel. Is it Daniel Westwood or something?
Oh, I don't think his name was Daniel. If you have a wee look,
No idea.
we'll have. Oh, do you know what?
I don't really care.
I've got my phone here. Let's have a wee Google.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
Tim Westwood. That's what I look like. He looks like him from Lad Baby.
Don't think I've ever seen that.
Yes. And he would always be like, and we go and do this, and we're gonna do that. Like a few years ago. Remember that? It was whenever the other one came out. Amazon Prime Video says, watch it now for £1.89. No, you're alright. June 2005. 26th of June 2005.
I'd never had like MTV. So I never saw anything on MTV. Because you had Sky and I didn't.
I only did it for 2 years. Hosted by the English DJ Tim Westwood. I'm sure one of them, they had a hearse and they made it into a Ghostbuster car. That was pretty cool. I don't know if that was the UK version or the other one, the American version.
This piece is a bit fiddly to get on. So I have to hold this into place so that I can put this little angled piece on.
So glad I didn't do this car when you told me to choose one.
This one's pretty good, the quality of it.
No, I just mean like, you know, your fiddly bits.
Yeah. But it's actually really cool because like putting all those pieces onto the back of it, it's really tight and really solid. So I only have like 5 steps to go and then it's finished. And it does feel really good, really nice and solid throughout, just like a Lego set would.
When you're doing your Lego set from normal Lego, do you have like a big black piece like at the bottom, like what you do with that kind?
Yeah, it's the same type of base.
Because I don't know, I just thought it was just like, just make some bricks, add them together and voila.
What is the point in this? So I've got one of these little angled bits which can open up, but the instructions tell you to put it into the closed position and just stick it onto the model like that. It's like pointless.
Did we not need one of those bricks one time for something else?
I don't know.
I'm sure we did.
It's like they could literally have just had actually no, it's still not high enough. Yeah, I was wondering if it's to give a little lip for the top of the window. Well, yeah, that's exactly what it is actually. You see the window
Right,
rests
I
just
see.
on that tiny little piece there, so it's actually quite clever because of where that tiny little circular bit is. That's where the top of the window just rests on it when the windscreen's in. So we've got sticker 10 and 11 to put on, which again are just stripes down these white pieces.
He's a perfectionist. It has to be put on straight.
Well, obviously the stickers have to be straight. It looks a bloody mess if you don't.
I try and put it on straight, and the next one's like, whoops.
I've got pretty good at them.
I know, that's why I let you do it all.
I just did that one wrong. It does annoy me sometimes when I see like some of my older models where I can see the stickers a bit wonky and I'm like, oh. Especially if it's the number plate or something like that. I'm really liking this model. It's just all these little fine curves and details. It's a lot like the Lego models, and it's even higher quality than the first two that we made in this brand. And just the colour of it as well, because it's a more of a typical Lego colour. It looks more like a Lego model, whereas the first two, one had a red which wasn't very deep, so it didn't really look like a Lego model, and the second one had was like blue and orange, but it was like hues of blue and orange that you wouldn't see on a Lego model. Oh, that's really cool. So now put the window on there. So the window clips to the 4 studs at the front, and then just rests on that little piece there, so it's like perfectly flush to the car. So that's most of the car finished. Now I've just got the back to finish it. It doesn't have a back on it yet. And we've still got half a sheet of stickers, so I think I missed some stickers. The doors have loads of stickers to put on. So we have
66.
16.
If you're wondering what's wrong with me, I've had my injection, my COVID one,
The vaccine.
and I feel rough. So rough, in fact. I'm just all achy and sore and felt a bit dizzy, and hopefully it'll be gone tomorrow or Tuesday, I don't know. Whenever it feels like it. If not, I've got this person right here to look after me. Can lift me up and take me outside and stuff like that. And carry me because I'm light as a feather.
Well, sticker 19. It's supposed to go.
It's supposed to go like on the side door here.
No, I've just noticed. It's a bit confusing actually. Where, so this sticker here, which is really blurry, needs to go on the side of the door here. But I put this sticker all the way to the edge of the piece, and that sticker needs to go to the edge of the white piece. So then this sticker is going to go across where I've already put that sticker, so I need to take that sticker off.
Do you want me to hold that one?
No, it's alright. Because normally you would just put the stickers all the way to the edge of the piece. But
I'm not being funny, I've got nails. Do you want help?
no, I've got it.
Need a little bit of Gorilla Glue for that to stick back on. If in doubt, Gorilla Glue it out.
So that sticker needed to go
There first.
partly across that piece, and then this sticker goes to the edge of that sticker.
Mm-hmm. Let's just hope that that sticks there for good and no like ping back.
So then we have the big sticker on the bottom, which is 21.
Big black one. It's got some writing on it. What does all that say?
It says Perrin GT. It actually says GT on it.
J-Bus.
Engine, something else.
Well, I can't say GTA though, can I?
No, but this is a Ford GT. In the style. So they've snuck a GT in there.
Maybe they mean like great tits. Good tiger.
Okay, so that's gone across. So that's all those stickers in place on the side of the car now. Now I just need to do the other side. The cool thing is the model stands up on its side as well. After this, we've just got that back panel to build, and
then the wheels.
Yeah. And again, a couple of these stickers are going across the top of multiple pieces, so you can't really take the model apart once you've built it. Not without ruining stickers. that's the other side done now. Basically exactly the same.
Oh god.
I missed 2 other stickers, these ones as well.
So Martin, how much was this one?
About the same price, about £8.
£8. That's a deal, isn't it?
Yes,
It's a deal
it
in
is.
itself. But if you were buying it from an LEGO shop, it would be about
15.
15. Half price, not bad.
And like I said, this one does feel like it's just as good quality as the Lego models as well.
Martin's thinking about getting the big, massive Millennium Falcon.
No, I'm not. You want it.
But we think probably take like about, I don't know, a good 48 hours to build.
It'd take longer.
So I don't think we've got enough battery power to actually videotape that. Yeah. That would take a good couple of weeks to put on the YouTube, wouldn't it? It's the big size of
Yeah, these videos, because my phone stores them in such high quality, they come out as about just noticed piece just fell off.
Oh, I'm not going on my hands and knees. I'm not well.
Yeah, my phone stores the video in such high quality. It's like 28 gig or something for the hour-long video. So it takes YouTube about 3 days for it to process the video. I think if I could transcode it to something a bit smaller, I should hopefully be able to keep the quality and it gets up on YouTube a lot quicker.
Like 2 days and 23 hours.
No. And normally it just takes a couple of hours when you upload a video, but that's like if your video is, a couple of gigabytes. I think because the video is so huge, but it's in 4K 60 frames a second, I think, so that's why it's so big.
Tells me that all the time. Don't you, Martin?
What?
It's so big. Is it?
This sticker's a bit finicky because it's such a long sticker. It has to fit into a really small space, and it goes across the top of like 6 other bricks.
Sorry about that. We appear to have lost Martin.
I'm just looking for that piece. I can't see where it went.
Open your eyes. You found it?
Yep.
That was lost. Wasn't that lost, was it? Oh my god. Sorry, my bones, well, not my bones, but my muscles absolutely ache at the moment.
Right, so that's pretty much all the stickers in place now. So let's start building this piece on the back. Now, like I've already said, the quality of all these pieces is just as good as Lego, and it's especially important when you're having to build these really fine detail pieces for the back of the car, because you have a lot of small pieces and lots of small details, and if they don't fit in nicely and don't stay in, then it's a bit pointless. But these are just as good as Lego. So I think anyone that has built a a Speed Champions car before, it's probably seen something like this for the back. So that's going to go on the back of the car at the bottom. And have some blue details to put on it. And a number plate. Now I've just noticed on the sticker sheet it has LY31012, so I'm not quite sure what LY refers to, if perhaps that is the actual initials for the company or the brand or something, because the manual doesn't have anything like that, so there's no way to know really what the company is that actually builds these things in. They just came in a plastic bag, so all the pieces were separated into smaller bags like they have been for all the models that we've built, so all the similar pieces are already sort of pre-sorted, which does help when you're trying to find like a small black piece or a small curved blue piece or whatever.
Excusez-moi.
So there we are, this is just going to stick, put the number plate upside down.
Typical man.
That's good. I've got a cat hair stuck in it.
Are you sure it's a cat hair, no curly whirly?
Just trying to be careful there to make sure I don't break anything when I put that on. That's pretty cool. And then we're on to the last lot of bricks now. So we're going to build like a little spoiler and put the lights on as well. We have one last sticker to put on. Now putting blue stickers on blue pieces isn't quite as bad as putting the black ones on the black pieces. So this is going to click in, but then we're also going to attach the two studs at the sides, so it doesn't really move, even though it might kind of look like it should do.
Yeah, it's not like the other ones where you've got and it's like, it looks proper.
Yeah.
It just looks a bit flat, doesn't it?
Well, it would be on a GT. It's not designed to.
Oh,
to
I
move.
don't know. I don't know my cars, so.
So then we just have to put the wheels together. Do you want to do two?
Alright, what do I do? Put this thingy in here.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I think these tyres are one way. Yeah, they actually have a little rim, so the rim needs to be on the outside of the tyre.
Is that it?
No, the other way.
Oh, for fuck.
So the tyres are not quite like the typical Lego tyres, and the actual wheel has a tiny little rim round it, which this rim on the tyre is going to sit on it. Yeah.
And we put one of these things on.
I think last year's Lego models might have been like that. I'd have to double check. Now the other thing with this set, it didn't come with two different types of middle bits for the wheels. It just had the one. But to be honest, I'm not really too bothered. I never pick any particular type over the other. And when you get the two sets in them, so that is the car now, fully complete. So,
well done. I give you 5 stars.
So the stickers add a lot of detail, and just all the small little curved pieces in the front of the car as well. So I'm actually really impressed with this one. I think this is the first out of all the cars that we've built. I think we've done like 6 now. I think.
Yeah, I can see. It's got a big GT there. That's just
this is the first one that we've built that I would actually say this is Lego quality. It's just as good as the Lego models. The others are maybe not quite as good. You know, they're kind of very close. But this, from the build quality and the design of it as well, you just look at that and think that's an official Lego model. It doesn't look like a cheap version. It doesn't feel like a cheap version. So again, the only thing that does let it down is it doesn't roll like a Lego model would. I don't have one of the last year's Lego models right here to show you. I do have this one is a Lego model, or one of the older style Lego models, but these ones, they just roll. They just keep going.
You can't see that. Right.
Yeah.
You have to do it all.
So these ones, they just roll and just keep going, whereas this one, it basically goes 20 centimeters and stops, and it's because of the clearance on the wheels. Again, it has clearance, but the wheels wobble about a bit, and the wheels touch the arches when they're running. So on the Lego models, they have about the same amount of clearance, but I can't move that wheel up. It won't touch the arch. So that's the only thing that kind of lets it down, is if you want to play with it as a toy, it doesn't roll very well. But visually, I think that model's great and looks really cool. And that's why I picked this one specifically. I wanted to build this one. So yeah, I definitely recommend you get this one if you like these Speed Champions and the 2020 models, especially because this will go well next to the Ferrari and the Lamborghini. So next time, I don't think I have any more from this brand, so I'll definitely have to look and see if I can find some more of these racing series with this particular Chinese text on them, because they are pretty good. So I'll have to look for some more. Next time I've got one which seems to be from a different brand as well. Looks to be similar quality model. It's like a Ferrari style model. So I'll be building that one next time again. And then we'll get the kids building some of the other models from the Guan series. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Bye bye.